Dear friends, very good evening once again and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. And we have reached to China and we are in yet another shrine dedicated to Our Lady in China itself. Father Joe, where are we going to go today and what are we going to understand? What are we learning today?
We are going to the province of Hebei to Our Lady of Donglu, a small little village called Donglu where Our Mary in a very powerful way protects her people. And to understand this, there's a little background to it. From the year 1899 to 1902, just 3 years, there was a very strong persecution of Christians, which was called as the Boxer Rebellion, where the Chinese in this particular provinces rebelled, foreign invasion, foreign missionaries trying to bring a Western influence into the country, and which became a very strong rebellion, which is called as the Boxer Rebellion. And it is said that an estimated 20,000 Christians lost their lives at the time of this rebellion, in this strong persecution that happened in the church. So much so that it is recognized by the church, and these rebellion happened in various places. They were going systematically, village by village, town by town, province by province, killing, eradicating people who were considered Christians or who were being influenced by these Western foreign missionaries. It is at this time a very special miracle happened in a very small village called Donglu. And Father Robin, can you please explain what exactly happened in this village of Donglu?
Father Joe, as you rightly said, this small little place, which is also called as the place of beggars, the persecution was not spared even from this place. People went to persecute even this small, insignificant place and to eradicate the Christians. About 10,000 soldiers marched towards this small little village. When this entire episode was happening, suddenly a woman in white robes, surrounded by light, appeared in the sky. It was the beautiful glowing image of the Virgin Mary. The soldiers, in a senseless rage, started to fire their bullets into the sky at her. But the apparition was not harmed and would not fade. And there was this confusion, and imagine this entire scene where Our Lady appears and people continuously firing bullets, and this image remains intact and Our Lady continues to glow. When the apparition did not fade, the attackers did not have any time to recognize, because a fiery horseman, probably they call him Saint Michael, came charging towards them, surrounded by blazing flames of fire. Imagine that entire scene. If something happens, how difficult it would be for us to understand what is happening all around me. That would be the sense. And the same was the fear of the soldiers. The strange horseman put fear into 10,000 soldiers, and they scattered and they fled. And later, Father Wu confessed to the people. He invoked and asked Our Blessed Lady to help, and later he said, it is this intervention of Our Lady saved all these people, this insignificant group, and protected them. And dear Father Joe, what a beautiful scene it would have been for the people to be protected, that our Mother comes to protect this small little group of people. And if this is the scene, definitely it has got so much to do with the growth of faith and things that proceeded from here. Can you shed some light on that?
Yes, Father. This whole episode of persecution against Christians and Christian missionaries and the Western influence, or rather the church ecclesial influence in Christianity, lasted for close to 3 years. And as I said earlier, about 20,000 people were martyred in this entire episode. The church recognizes their faith. The church recognizes these Christians who held firm to their faith in the face of martyrdom. And Pope, our Holy Father John Paul II, in the year 2000, canonized 120 of these martyrs who gave their life at this Boxer Rebellion. And not just the Roman Catholic Church, even the Eastern Orthodox Church canonized 222 of their Orthodox Christians who gave their life in this whole process of the rebellion which happened in the church. Some notable examples are like Lizzie Atwater, a young pregnant missionary who was killed, and another Anna who was killed for her faith, and so many others who gave their life, thousands of martyrs who gave their life for faith in this church. Even till today, though people silently march inside this church, there was a great rebellion which happened here. As this shrine started becoming a popular place of people visiting this Marian shrine, in the year 1995, the government removed the statue of Our Lady of Donglu from this church and even put restriction on people walking to this church or coming as pilgrims to this church. And so there's no explicit or big crowds gathering or people having explicit worship in this church, but silently large groups come here to seek our Mother's intercession and prayer. Father, can you speak about the image of Our Lady of Donglu as Father Wu wanted it for her people?
After this apparition, dear Father Joe, there was a statue which was made in honor of our beloved Lady, dressed in imperial robes as a Chinese empress holding the child Jesus. This depiction affirms Mary as both Mother of God and Queen of China. The statue became a central icon of veneration in Donglu Church, and this was the image which was kept and venerated for long years. I think it is in the year 1995. The image also was taken away from this church and left the church, only the church structure to be present in that particular place.
Our Lady of Donglu is dedicated as the Queen of China, and the Christians in China, both of the underground church and the Church of Loyalty, both turn to her for her protection, for her intercession, and for care in their lives. She stands as a symbol of protection. She stands as one who helps us in times of crisis. And so we join together, turn to our Blessed Mother and seek her intercession for every church in persecution, and for those in our own families probably who have strayed away from faith, for those in our own family due to mixed marriages or reasons why they have in some way been lost from the loving hands of our Mother, surrendering them to our Blessed Mother and ask her to intercede for them. We join to pray the Memorare.
Remember, O most gracious Virgin Mary, that never was it known that anyone who fled to your protection, implored your help, or sought your intercession was left unaided. Inspired by this confidence, I fly unto you, O Virgin of Virgins, my Mother. To you thee I come, before you thee I stand, sinful and sorrowful. O Mother of the world incarnate, despise not my petitions, but in your mercy hear and answer me. Amen. Dear friends, thank you so much for joining in this time of prayer and in this pilgrim journey. Thank you so much. May God bless you, and see you tomorrow with yet another beautiful shrine of Our Lady. Good night and God bless.